Church, there was a consistent theme that ran through the movie, The Butler. Here it is. There was a steady thread woven by the father that he would go through whatever he had to go through in order that the future for his children would be better. Indeed, the main actor who played the butler, he suffered in silence so that his sons could reap loudly and openly. He became a subservient slave in order to free up a better life for his sons. He served others in a way that broke his own spirit so that his sons could be free to live a life better than his. This movie portrayed something that is missing in today's modern world of males. Sad to say, far too many of the fathers of today do not live to make life better for their sons. Sad to say, many sons are fatherless before they can say the word father. As mother and father are no longer together, and the children suffer from the breakup of such relationships. Church, there were statements made in this movie that are unsaid today, but are yet being lived out today. Statements such as, it's his world, we are just living in it. This room should feel empty when you are in it. Say what they want, see what they need, and smile with your eyes. This is what the father, the butler, suffered through as he made sure, my God, that his sons never laid eyes on a cotton field. In the White House, in the movie, there was a rule. You see nothing, you hear nothing, you only serve. The overall emphasis of the movie was that whatever circumstances the father currently lived in, he wanted his seed to be blessed. I'm trying to show you what the forefathers of old suffered through so that the fathers and sons of today would not have to suffer through. Today we have what we call freedom of speech. And therefore, rather than suffer in silence, I'm afraid that we speak out too often in ignorance, not understanding that our words will weigh heavily on depending or on directing where our seeds' lives will be. This is the very hard set of our text today. Fathers ought to be present to teach the children how to be well equipped to deal with the challenges of today in order that their seed would have a better and a brighter tomorrow. I have a feeling we have a lot of adults, we have a lot of males in some house who are more concerned about what they want today and are less concerned about what the seed should have tomorrow. I don't know about you. I don't know if my Bermudian people, if my Shekinah Worship Center family people, if we are aware of the condition of today's world and how the enemy is settling and seeping in order to destroy the future of our children tomorrow. But I want to pause right here near the beginning of this sermon, and I want to know who still has a fight, who still has a mindset that whatever I go through, listen, I'm going to go through it, but it's in order that my seed will have a better future. I'm not going through what I'm going through in vain. Sometimes it may be that I may have to be silent, and sometimes it may be that I may have to shout, but whatever I go through, it's not because I'm being selfish, but it is because I have the end in view. Rest PKP now. I'm keeping the end in view, not the end for me, but there are some seed that I'm speaking into. I'm speaking into their life. I'm speaking into the children deserve better.